It is an industry full of adults who make adult decisions.
It got to where I couldn't sell a dance unless I was doing blowjobs. I don't look down on prostitutes, but that just wasn't what I signed up for.
It took me all of about a week to get used to the idea of taking off my clothes to make money. But what took years for me to accept was that as a stripper, I had to actually pay management to work, to lap dance. My name is Hima B, and I am the director of License to Pimp. Having to pay to work is something that every stripper faces. License to Pimp is a feature documentary, and it's about the choices that strippers make when their workplaces deny them wages and actually charge them for the privilege to work. So strippers, and really any workers facing illegal conditions, have but three options. Adapt to the situation, you could fight it, or you can quit. This is what the three characters in my film do. You'll meet Lola, Daisy Anarchy, and Mariko Passion. And each of them takes a really different journey in terms of dealing with her labor issues.
I actually saw people giving blowjobs, handjobs, having sex. It was traumatizing, almost like being violated. I was coming out of a lap dance from the private rooms, and these four guys, they pulled me into one of the private rooms, they took my clothes off, and then they wanted to get naked, and I started screaming and crying. This other customer helped me, but the management didn't do anything about it. I sat in the dressing room. I thought about my mom and her surgery, and my sisters needed me and the money that I was making. So I washed my face and went back upstairs to make my stage fee. I forced myself to lap dance. I couldn't live without making money that night.
The goal of the legislation is to make sure that dance clubs in the city are safe for the dancers. There are some illegal practices going on in the clubs, in particular charging stage fees to dancers, which is against California law.
The clubs do not take much of our money.
I don't see that there's a need to get rid of rooms because there's nothing unsafe about them.
My name is Daisy Anarchy. My legal name is Tracy Buell. I know women who have been raped in private booths in San Francisco. You make as much money in a club without private booths, but in a safer environment.
I represent the Hustler Club. What Tracy said earlier, complete a lot. You got so many cameras in those rooms that, I mean, you got to be, a mastermind, a Houdini to do anything. Yes.
This is the last day of my career. 5 hours left in my stripping career. I'm really ready to see if I can succeed in a non-sex industry way. I know that I'll be able to make money some other way. I have to. I feel way stronger and more confident than I did last year when I was desperately trying to get out of this industry. I knew that there are stage fees. I know these stage fees are illegal, and yet I consent to giving them willingly out of my pocket just so that I can have a job the next day. Other girls make decisions to do other things, like I'll do a hand job for $100, or I'll do a blow job for this to have more money over my stage fee that I have to pay out. Those are their adult decisions. I make other decisions to make other boundaries so that I don't have to do that. I've done one hand job. I just felt gross. It was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I really don't like girls who do full service. I just look down upon that.
In order to tell this story, we need to finish a rough cut. And that's where we're turning to you, the people who we believe are the audience for the film. And we're asking you, partner with us and back this film. We need to raise $30,000 in order to finish this rough cut. The perspectives of these strippers are important and they haven't been heard. You can make a difference in getting them seen and heard.